As a teenager, spending a night with your mother is not exactly the way you anticipate a night out. It started when my dad told my mother he would be gone for a weekend. It seems like there's a more lenient parent in every household, and in our case, it was our mother. I have a twin sister, and my mom always told me we were twice the joy and twice the trouble. Looking back on it, I can definitely understand her point. My sister and I mapped out the night carefully. We would spend the night at our good friend's house, and since her parents were gone, which we neglected or might have left out mentioning to our mother, we knew we had a night of freedom ahead. My mom expected us to call at curfew from our friend's home phone line, which we always did. Nicole, 8 minutes older than me, always had a plan. I swear she knew exactly what to get away with, and her plan was simple this night. Don't call Mom at midnight, she said. Mom will fall asleep, and we will tell her in the morning we tried to call and she didn't answer. Let our night begin. I don't need to explain what two teenage girls were doing out in a small town with not much to do. But Nicole was a little more rebellious than me. As it got close to midnight, guilt and worry set in, and I headed back to my friend's house. What if tonight Mom didn't fall asleep? What if she calls the police to have them look for us? Our dad was the chief of police, and he was out of town. Cell phones were not the norm when I was in high school, and I couldn't call my sister and get that pep talk I needed. Safely back at Tori's house, I decided to call Mom and be the good daughter. The conversation went something like this. Hi, Mom. It's me, Lindsey. We were at Tori's house. Okay, did you girls have fun tonight? Yes, we did. We're tired and we're getting ready for bed. Okay, well, let me talk to Nicole. Panic. I never thought she'd ask to talk to both of us. Okay, let me get her. Tori said, Lindsey, you can do this. Just try to sound a little more aggressive. I got back on the phone. Hi, Mom, it's Nicole. What do you need? Lindsey, put Nicole on the phone. Oh no. I gave it one more try. Mom, it's Nicole. What do you need? I heard the distinct click on Mom's end of the phone. What have I done? We grew up in a very small town where everyone knows everyone and you can get anywhere in about 5 minutes. So I knew I had about 5 minutes until my mother was at Tori's house. Exactly 5 minutes later, we heard a knock at the door. We didn't answer because we were hiding downstairs in her basement, desperately hoping that either my sister would magically show up and save the day, or my mother would decide to go home. No. Instead, my mom yelled, if you don't open this door right now, I am going to call Tori's parents. Tori made me answer the door. It was every teen's worst nightmare. My mother stood in her nightgown with a minivan running in the driveway. She grabbed me by the arm as if I was a toddler misbehaving in a store and walked me to the car. The worst is over, I thought. Not exactly. Where is your sister, Lindsey? She asked. I don't know. My mom decided to cruise up and down the town in the minivan and her nightgown, looking for Nicole. I sat in the front seat, praying nobody saw me. After a couple of laps around town, I took a deep breath of air and thanked my lucky stars that she would soon give up and I could take my punishment in private. Oh no, on the way back to our house, Mom spotted a group of cars in the subway parking lot. This was a popular parking lot and usually where you got dropped off at care after a night's festivities. I knew right then and there it was going to be social suicide for me. I unbuckled my seatbelt and crouched on the floor, hoping no one saw me. Nope. Mom let everyone in that parking lot know I was in a van with her cruising around looking for my sister. At this point, I realized that if my mom didn't kill my sister, I would. I was mortified. How could I go back to school on Monday? What were people going to say? Would I ever be invited to anything ever again? The entire humiliating night kept rewinding and replaying in my mind. Meanwhile, my sister got a whole night out without any consequences or humiliation at all. She had better be having the time of her life. Nicole showed up well into the next morning, and she asked me in a serious tone, "Why did you call Mom?" "Oh, let me tell you about my night out on the town with Mom." I didn't think she could grasp the level of embarrassment I endured for her. Wrong. Mom made calls and left messages on answering machines all over town saying she was looking for Nicole and she had better get home immediately. Way to go, Mom. At least at school on Monday, Nicole and I would have each other.